This is RadioOnFire.com. Yours truly, Diamond K, in here. Thank you for joining me. Of course, we are broadcasting from the Radio on Fire studios here in Baltimore, Maryland. And a lot of things that I want to talk about. We're going to give some reactions to Robert Mueller, who just made a statement about the Mueller report. First time that he has spoken publicly about this. So, a lot of people in the political world were excited. They were salivating at the mouth. You know what I mean? Drool coming out of their mouth because they were so happy to hear from Robert Mueller, who has been doing an investigation for over 2 years. 2 years he's been doing his investigation. Robert Mueller, that is. And we finally get to hear from him. Now, when they made this announcement earlier this morning that he was going to be speaking, I was underwhelmed. I wasn't expecting much because clearly, I'm going to be honest with you, he has been disappointing. His investigation, the snail's pace of it, the lack of true information about it has been disappointing. Maybe not to you, but it's been disappointing to me because what really has come of it? We've gotten some lower level, convictions for various things, but supporters of the president say nothing has touched him. And I think that they're right. Thus far, what has really touched the president? Nothing. So anyway, Bob Mueller gets in front of some journalists, does not take any questions, and he does this at the Justice Department. So Mueller says that he is leaving the Justice Department now that he has concluded his investigation. Okay, so he's done. He released a report, a lengthy report, and he said after all that, after 2 years, after a whole lot of money, there is insufficient evidence to charge the Trump campaign with conspiracy. We already knew that. Now, one interesting thing that happened, and I wasn't expecting much, and I'm not even going to say that he revealed anything that he didn't already put out there. But one interesting thing that happened from Mueller's statement, his remarks today, is that he started and ended the whole conversation speaking with a confirmation about Russia's interference in the 2016 election. I did think that that was very interesting. That's the main point. That's what you punctuate with. You wanted people to be aware of this, and you wanted them to remember this at the end. Do remember Russia interfered in the election. That was one of the main points that Mueller wanted to say and wanted to make. And I think that the point is well taken. Now, he also said this. He also said that if we had confidence that Trump did not commit obstruction, we would say so. Meaning if he was innocent, they would clearly say, yo, Trump is innocent. They did not do that. They did not say that. It is also important that the report's written work speaks for itself. That's what he said. But here's a problem with that. A lot of people don't understand the written word. They need it to be broken down, explained. Everybody don't got time to read through the big ass report. People need things broken down. That's the problem I have with Mueller. He doesn't break things down. He's not clear and concise communicating what he found. This is why Trump is so successful, because he's able to communicate things. You know what I mean? Some politicians, traditional politicians, just kind of vaguely speak like Mueller. And it goes over people's heads, or they just don't even have any interest in it. Trump has been successful because he has clearly communicated what he's thinking. Clearly. And if Mueller clearly communicated what he found, he would be more successful. But I'm not even sure he wants to be successful. I think he likes all of this cloudiness and all of this confusion and all of this speculation. I think he enjoys it. I don't. Now, he's 74 years old. Maybe he got some other things to do. But he is returning to public life. And here's my advice. I advise anybody needing a special counsel or an investigator, don't hire Robert Mueller. Because he's just going to give you some clouded conclusion when it's all said and done. So, he said that the work speaks for itself. That's not true, because people looking at the work, just like the Bible, they look at the Mueller report and they get all different types of views. There's nothing clear that comes from the Mueller report. People that support the president twist it one way. People that want to impeach the president twist it another way. How can the report speak for itself if we can't even agree on what the report says? That's why we need Robert Mueller to decipher. But will he do it? No. Why? Because it makes too much sense. Now, here's what I have a major problem with. He says that charging Trump with a crime was not an option due to the DOJ guidelines. The Department of Justice guidelines, he's going by that, and he's saying that we couldn't charge him with anything. They knew this from the beginning, that they weren't going to charge him with anything. No matter what they found, they were not going to charge him with anything. Okay, why are we doing this investigation again? What is the point of this? If you knew from the start that you were not going to charge him because he's a sitting president, no matter what you found, why did we waste 2 years on this? Why? We just want to throw money out the window. Now, we do know, and we knew this prior, but Mueller confirmed that the Attorney General clearly misled the American people. Clearly. Congress does need to act on the evidence. I doubt that they will. Democrats, more specifically, lack the courage to even move forward with anything. Mueller was trying to hint, passing the ball. He doesn't want, I don't really want to do anything, Congress, can you please kind of look at my report? And he doesn't want to talk to Congress. He's shook. Now, what is he scared of? Trump. Scared of repercussions. Scared of a lot of things. Mueller calls on Congress to do something. Now, that could mean anything. That could mean a lot of things. That could mean censure. That could mean impeachment. Or more talk, which is probably all that's going to happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at RadioOnFire. Of course, please hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the like button. If you miss any episodes, RadioOnFire.com/DiamondK. I'll see you guys a little bit later. We have a lot to talk about.